I'm half tempted to even do a commentary on this. While I'm sure the other half is telling me I'm gonna get spammed by comments from sad non-popular English typers. Do it! Well, I got nothing to lose, let's do it then. But I'm gonna need a serious avatar, so... let's see... here's one. Let's get the shot on the road! So today I'm doing a commentary on Cameron Stein, yes I know it's most likely pronounced Stein, sue me, about a small YouTube channel who seems to have problems with... bullies? It's kinda odd how she confuses the words bully and troll, really. But I'll bring this up later. Now, you might be asking, Pikmin, why do you say that? Well, I'm bringing this up because a friend of mine, by the name of Vent Light, did a commentary on one of her videos regarding the trolls on YouTube. And it's been deleted when I last checked, so she has one less video on the subject? I don't know. What she was aiming for every troll possible is beyond me and to everyone else. Anyway, I watched the video beforehand and oh boy, her voice, it's just it's annoying to even listen to, even when I had to edit this darn commentary. I apologize in advance, so please understand that's just my opinion. So I'll leave a link to Vent Light's commentary in the description. But guess what she did after she posted that video? She made another one under the title of Stop Bullying! Now, earlier on July 22nd, she unlisted the video for some weird reason. Later on though, she unlisted it? I have no idea what she was going through at the time. Now sadly, I'm going to be commentating on this video first, and hope she has the courage to listen. Cameron, if you're listening, you better listen to what I have to say throughout this video, because what I have to say would help immensely throughout your YouTube life, even if you don't have any at all.
What did I do to you guys? Strong, bad, any people who's bullying me?
Alright, here's the problem with this first part of the video. You lack the reasoning behind the meaning of bullies and trolling. In fact, I took the liberty of looking them up for you. Bully. Noun. A person who uses strength or power to harm or intimidate those who are weaker. Verb. Use superior strength or influence to intimidate someone, typically to force him or her to do what one wants. Trolling. Make a deliberately offensive or provocative online posting with the aim of upsetting someone or eliciting an angry response from them. 2. This by trolling a bait line behind a boat. Sing something in a happily and carefree way. And walk or stroll. The first one obviously implies to the whole internet entirely. At this point, I'm gonna leave a counter for every time she says bully, or she should have said troll in its place. Which, to be honest, would make things a lot more easier for everyone.
I did nothing wrong but just post videos for fun, not for money or anything like that.
Who cares if it's for fun or not? Whether or not you do one or the other, there will be people who will want to mess with you with the utmost intent of seeing you react to them. Heck, I even met one 2 days ago, and I decided to ignore them. What you're doing here is essentially feeding the trolls without sticking ahead. And that's bad. That's really bad.
I just wanted to have some fun, that's all. But you guys keep bullying me, and I don't like that. It hurts me so much.
See what you did there? Did you not get the definition of bullies? I even said it the last time. The term you should have said here is trolling, you freaking fool.
You don't have to bully me or anybody else. That will lead to suicide.
Whoa. That's some serious manner to bring up at a time like this. Even I'm not prepared for this kind of situation. And while yes, there are many cases where trolling or bullying leads one to committing suicide, you hardly think of it as when one can clearly Google or Bing search them. And you know what they say? Do not feed the wolves.
Did you know that bullying can cause kids to commit suicide? I don't want to do that. I don't want my mom to be upset or anything like that.
No one is forcing you to commit suicide, Cameron. And when we're bringing up your family members coming to this, did you even have a script? Because it seems like you're doing this blind.
I'm just having a normal life with normal people because I have autism.
Wait a second. What did you say?
Because I have autism.
You have autism? Are you sure you're not pulling the autism card at this rate? Because let me tell you, I'm not even sure if you are.
I don't want to kill myself because of you guys bullying me all the time. You guys already bullied Chloe the Hedgehog.
Chloe the Hedgehog? Who are you referring to exactly? Because I can't hear correctly because you're crying, for Biona's sake. Couldn't you have waited to calm down so you can not look troll baity? Also, it's not bullying, it's trolling, you freaking
And she's planning on killing herself today.
Can you provide me a link to this? No? Then I don't think she's committing suicide anytime soon. If she is, then geez. But I won't believe you unless you show proof. Heck, I think I saw your DeviantArt link at one point, but I think it was on that one video on that Trolls of YouTube commentary thing or rant or something. I don't even know.
And I don't know what to do. I'm trying to defend everybody who's being bullied. I can't defend everybody in the whole wide world.
Of course you can't protect everyone. Bullying and trolling happens all over the world, and you shouldn't bring such a burden upon yourself to do so. For the time being, you should worry about the trolls going after you, not the bullies. Because, let me tell you a difference. Bullies are real people, while people who troll are also people. They're communicating with you via a computer screen. And as I stated earlier, bullies use physical measures to cause harm. And about my point of trolls refer to the point where I talked about the definition of a troll, aka trolling. As long as you learn this, you're one step closer to dealing with trolls. But you're nowhere near close to dealing with them.
I really hate being bullied. I hate bullies. I just don't want to see people commit suicide because of bullying and all that stuff and not understanding and depression and everything.
You know when you're saying trolls, then you're constantly repeating the word bully over and over again. In fact, how many times did she say that? Dang, son, that's a lot of miswording there.
I hate it so much. Please stop bullying. I can't stand it anymore.
I don't understand why you're trying though. As I said earlier, you can't defend everyone, as it would be a big burden, and you'll eventually find out that it is harder to do than any normal task. Also, you said bully again. Stop it now!
And I know you might plan on commenting this video with mean words, saying that I'm some kind of cringy girl, but I'm just trying to defend people who are being bullied by you people.
You know, I don't know how many times I have to keep intervening to say you're saying the wrong word, but the fact that you're recording this while crying is not helping your case. In fact, I think I can hear the trolls yodeling for seeing your reaction alone.
Please, oh please stop bullying. I can't stand it. Please, no more bullying, just please. I don't want any more bullying or suicides or killings or anything. I just want things to be back to normal where they were supposed to be before this whole madness began. Please understand this.
And that is the end of the video. What's the final Bollywood counter? Holy by honest, that is a lot. And this video is coming from a girl who made a video about shipping Jack and Ryuko Matoi. In fact, I hate to bring this up, but the fact that she does these "what do you think of this couple" videos is nothing more than a waste of time. Like a ton of other spoofers that I won't mention. Look, Cameron, the reason you got yourself into this may be unknown to me, but when you first posted that video about trolls, that was when you were started to be trolled. And since this video of yours is on YouTube, and may potentially be deleted due to this video being uploaded, the trolls are gonna be begging for more reactions. I can just hear them. So, my advice is simple. You need to take a break from the internet. You do not need to pointlessly sign out to do so. Take a break away from YouTube, DeviantArt, whatever it is that you're on, and ignore the trolls. I don't think I can simplify it any more than this. You need to work towards more original content, and while I say that you're all improving, I don't think it's enough. And complaining about trolls will only get the attention of more trolls to your channel, and you'll eventually quit because of them. Also, I understand that trolling is not physical violence, because if that were the case, you would have told us what happened. Instead, you barely brought up anything else other than a user whom I have no idea who he or she is, and not even a link to a journal as to where he or she decided to commit suicide, in your words. You're essentially becoming troll bait within this video, and heck, I might have introduced war trolls from this video, who's to say, really. And I'm not even gonna bother doing a commentary on your additional 20 seconds. That's just a waste of time. But either way, Cameron, you need to understand that you started this, and now you're going to have to ignore the trolls. No amount of helpful comments will help you in doing this madness, but rather, by ignoring the trolls, you'll gain a little hope that they'll go away. Maybe. And with that, I am out. I'll see you guys next time. On hopefully not on trolling business.